Paul did say that he would build this team around Liam Bailey. I want to see the role that Liam Bailey has in this window.
Yeah.
I'm not
going to question these players' commitment because Welcome sports fans, welcome back to another episode. I'm your host Joe Meyer.
I am Rush.
And this is This or That Sports TV, the place you guys come to get the best, most interesting and riveting sports topics, discussions and debates on the whole internet.
Yes people, so it's international break.
Yeah.
And it's Reggae Boys time again. So, you know, tomorrow, well, Thursday we're taking on El Salvador, the National Stadium. We will be there. But before all of that, you know, we have to do a match preview. We have to tell them who wants it on the field. We have to tell them if we're going to win or lose this game. We have to make a predictions, because you know our prediction them not really miss sometimes.
My prediction
you know,
really miss.
But I mean, I go to the channel, you know.
People who are going to be out there, out and about, you know how it goes. You know, This or That Sports TV really pioneered this whole phantom situation as it relates to Jamaican sports. And we're going to be back at it again now that fans are back with us again. So people come out and support the boys. And come out and talk to This or That Sports TV and tell us the views. And you will, I guarantee you will see them right here on this same platform. And also, if you are planning to come out and give us your views, you want people to see the views, right? So get our channel some more subscribers. In fact, if each one of you can get our channel 5 subscribers, you know how many people will see you when you come and talk to us? So people, get to work.
Yeah. Anyways, match prediction time, bro. And before we even get in, you know, all of the intricacies of the team, how do you feel going into this break? Going into this match, you care? You don't care? You're excited?
You know, it's Reggae Boys football, and every single time I get the blessing for watch my team play, I'm always excited. I'm always excited about going to the stadium and seeing the boys play, regardless of the circumstances. However, I'm not feeling a World Cup qualifying vibe. This does not feel like a World Cup qualifier to me. This feels like an international friendly. Especially these two matches that we have at the stadium are both of academic interest. As El Salvador, Honduras and Jamaica are the 3 teams that are out of World Cup qualifying contention at this current moment. So the matches at the stadium really have no bearing on anything at all. But I want us to go out there and play good football. Yeah, I'm not totally excited, but it's always a good time seeing Reggae Boys play. How do you feel about that?
You know, I wouldn't say this match has no bearing on anything. I feel like this match is very important in terms of, you know, being the start of something new. It's important in terms of building morale. It's important in terms of getting the fans on the side of a team again. Yeah, because a lot has transpired since the last window. You know, we heard some players got called, some players turned on the call. So right now we're not really sure what's going on. But we go out there and beat El Salvador 4-0. You know, get the fans cheering again. End on an eye.
I can tell you that. That's
not I'm saying, if we can take that away from this game, I'd be happy. No, I'm not excited like we were for the past 3 or 4 windows. Where I want us to get to the World Cup. My excitement more comes from, let's see if we can do this the right way this time. And let's transition to that. You think we can do it right from now for 2026? Because this is what it's all about, you know. Right now, we're not talking about Qatar.
2026, USA, Mexico and Canada.
Yeah.
That's where all roads lead to at this current moment, right?
And it's so weird. We're in 2022, we have a World Cup this year, and we're talking about 2026. That shows you how poor this campaign has been.
Yeah, but to be honest, it's weird. This campaign has been one of our better campaigns in the last 4 campaigns.
So poor, but still one of the best.
Can you imagine?
It's crazy.
Yeah, this World Cup campaign was probably the first time we are winning a match in the final round in probably 2 or 3 World Cup qualifying campaigns, I'm not sure. The last time we didn't win a match in the final, the last time we didn't make it to the final round, the year before we didn't win a match in the final round. So we got 3 points from Honduras this time. I think we'll get a couple more points in this window. So it's not that we're coming from much better, to be totally honest.
So I feel like, and I want to touch on something, you know. Something's been bothering me, you know, this window and since the team was released. You guys, you know, the loyal viewers would have known that one of our questions to every single international, a Jamaican international that we talk to.
Yeah.
One of the most important questions, and it's always in the interviews.
Relates to their commitment.
It relates to their commitment. And people beat me for this. Stop asking these stupid questions. Obviously they're committed. They will always say they're committed, blah, blah, blah. We ask the question to put them on the spot. And every single time the answer is, yes, you're committed if we're called. I know many people pulled out of this one. 4. Whatever the reason is, I'm sure if we had a chance, even if we had a glimmer of hope to make it to the World Cup, we would see those players this trip.
Yeah, but to be honest, I'm not.
That's a sign of lack of commitment.
No, I'm not going to question these players' commitment because at the end of the day, they're still employed and they still have bigger things to play for than these irrelevant 3 points. So players like Ethan Pinnock and Michael Antonio, players who are actively playing for something and this week of rest means something for them going forward. I'm not going to be too hard on them for this 3 stretch of games, to be totally honest. But then again, in the other breath, Ravel Morrison is playing for his championship life.
There we go.
And he is at this current junction one of the most important
Liam Bailey.
in every county. Same with Liam Bailey.
So, bro, I'm not going to make any excuses, and that's where our opinion is going to differ right here. I feel like you're not, or this is a sign that you're not really committed to the process. It's not about the importance of making it to the World Cup, it's the importance of something else, and that's the process that we're trying to start. You know, even if you're not going to feature as much, still be here and be around the program. Mariappa is the twilight of his career, but he's what? Still here.
I am disappointed that we didn't get to see the likes of Antonio and Ethan Pinnock, Kevin Stewart. However, I am empathetic to their plight, and I'm generally not as it relates to international football. However, I do see this as an opportunity to give younger players an opportunity to get themselves into the program and to prove themselves.
Fine. I just feel like you get called for Jamaica, you come play. That's just how I see it. Let's make a small transition. Let's talk about our team that we want to see. So we're unplayed, but let's talk about the starting 11 that we want to see.
Alright, so for the game against, so this, by the way people, yes we spoke generally just now, but this is our preview for the Jamaica versus Salvador game. Right, and I think coming off of our most recent game versus Costa Rica, I really liked what I saw. 5 at the back, you know, and the 3 midfielders and the 2 forwards up top. I would maintain that position. I really do think based on our talent, Jamaica can strive in that position or in that formation going forward. And I would go with Mariappa, Damian Lowe, and Richard King as my starting 2 central defenders. Then I'd go Javian Brown and Gregley, right back, left back, and then
who's the keeper?
Andre Blake, naturally.
Because you did say you wanted to see 3 different keepers in these 3 games.
Yeah, well, as I said, let's see. I think Dylan Barnes should and will play 1 game, and I would love it. I'm on that. So yeah, three keepers can play. I don't really care which goalkeeper starts, to be honest. I don't care which goalkeeper starts. So Andre Blake, I'm on like Dylan Barnes, regardless. Anyways, in the midfield now, I would love to see Devon Williams get a go as the holding midfielder beside Ramon Howell, and Ravel is here, so I'd go ahead and give Ravel Morrison the start, but it's a close competition between him and Christopher Pearson. I kid you not. And then up top, you know, I'd have Leon Bailey, Anthony Bygrave, because of his performance. I think that should be rewarded.
That's it. That's them.
Yeah. That's Dylan. Yeah. So Liam Bailey and Anthony Bygrave. So I have Liam Bailey playing the free role position and Bygrave up top in the head.
I fear it sounds alright. Some fresh faces in the team. My 11 I would go with is Andre Blake in goal. I'd copy your back 5. Under normal circumstances, if we were well prepared and alright, I'd probably go 4-3-3 because I don't think we need to have 5 defenders versus El Salvador. But seeing that we're trying to rebuild, and one thing I noticed in this team,
the thing is, the 5 at the back can also be a 3-5.
So I'm going to break it down into. Now I'm talking about the midfield. I realize that we don't really have that strong defensive presence in the midfield. So because of that, I need coverage at the back, which is why I would lean towards the 3 turning into a 5 when we're defending, right? So I'd copy your back 5 in terms of Andre Blake and Damian Lowe, Adrian Mariappa, Richard King, Javian Brown, and Gregley At some point in the game, I want to see Tariq Jimenez. Midfield, I got midfield 2. Right? So then it would be 3-4 when we're attacking. 3-4-3. Right? I'd go.
Wouldn't having true wingers defeat the purpose of overlapping wing backs?
No, but it's not necessarily going to be wingers, you know. You're talking about the wing backs. I'm saying the attackers not necessarily going to be wingers. It's going to be closer together forwards, half spaces and the forwards.
So you use like
I want as much attackers on the field as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, so build some relationship there. I want to say, I said Christopher Pearson, Devon Williams in the midfield. I'm not starting Ravel Morrison because I want to see some fresh blood in the team mixing with the experience. Then up top I got Bygrave, Lamar Walker, Liam Bailey.
Alright.
Liam Bailey, you know, I want to give Liam Bailey a free role. At the same time, Lamar Walker can, you know, try build a partnership with Greg Lee, but reward Bygrave for his outstanding season, you know, and keep.
Yeah, but as it relates to Christopher Pearson and Devon Williams in the midfield, I think that is, first of all, I don't think there's enough midfield presence, and technically we're lacking tremendously in the midfield area. That might put our back three under a lot of pressure. That's
the reason why I started a back three, to make up for some of that. Or a back five, some would call it. Not to make up for the lack of, you know, strength or that figure, that defensive presence in the midfield. And even if we're going to go with the JPL players,
do you think Christopher Pearson is effective at an 8, especially at the senior level?
It's 2 8s instead of an 8 and a 10.
Saying. Do you think Christopher Pearson would be an effective 8? I would prefer.
Let's give him a go. Me too, but let's give him a go. And again,
essentially what you're doing is having, in a sense, Lamar Walker and Liam Bailey kind of like 10s in a way, and then having the wing backs over right? So that would relegate Speedy and Christopher Pearson to being both 8s. As I said, I like the innovation because that's trying something new, that's trying something different. However, I would love to see Christopher Pearson higher up the field. I think Christopher Pearson is way more deadly in the number 10 position.
Who is the defensive player?
As I said, Howell and Devon Williams, those are 2 more defensive players. And then having Ravel Morrison in the midfield as well. We saw Ravel Morrison play a deep role in the last game against Costa Rica, and he looked pretty solid to me. So that would compact the middle more in order to break up El Salvador's tiki-taka style play football.
People, let us know which one of the starting 11s you like, and let's do some predictions real quick.
Alright, so I'm going to predict, I don't know, for the first game against El Salvador, I really do think El Salvador is going to come and they're going to move the ball against us, but I think our size and power will get the edge. I do think we'll concede, however, because lack of a strong midfield presence. I really do think we'll concede, so I think the final score will probably be 2-1.
Yeah, I'm going with a similar score. I think we'll win this game 2-1. I'd love if we could beat El Salvador by a bit more. Yeah, as I said, I want to get the feel back. I want us to see if we get a big result here and then Paula will come out and say this is the start of something new. I like the feeling of that. I don't want us to scrape a win.
People, I think Russia's forgotten how bad this Jamaican team actually
I predicted a 2-1, sir. Yeah. I predicted a 2-1. But I'm saying what I'd love to see, what my heart wants to see, is for Jamaica to have a big win. And for Paula, importantly after this game, or after this window, to come out and say, for us to see the system that he's trying, and for him to say, this is what we're trying to do. This is the start of something.
I want to see a defined system or a small set of systems that he uses, and I want to see him implement different players into these different systems.
You know, one thing I'm looking out for, Paul did say that he would build this team around Liam Bailey. I want to see the role that Liam Bailey has in this window.
Yeah,
let's see that important to look out.
I'm excited about Liam Bailey finally playing for Jamaica again. That's definitely something to look forward to for sure.
Yeah, so with that, nice little chat.
Baller back in the 7. Excited to see him. That's something that I'm very excited to see. Yeah. And I do think Liam Bailey, with the pressure off his shoulders, you know, will come back and he will finally give us the performance for Jamaica that we long desire. So I do see Liam Bailey being involved in at least 3 goals this window.
Yeah, people, you know, let's see what we can do. Let's end this campaign on a high. More to talk about, lots more to talk about, people. Look out for all the videos tomorrow. We're going to be at the stadium, and if you're there, come and talk to us after the game, outside the grandstand. You know, come have let us hear your opinion. You know, you guys sit and watch us every day. Let's hear what you have to say.
For sure, for sure, for sure. But with that said, this was This or That Sports TV.
You're out.